Hey guys, it's Aaliyah, and today we're gonna be doing a fall inspired makeup look, probably like with glitter, like a glam look, very dramatic lashes and all that. And yeah, okay, so first we're gonna start with the foundation. Thank you. And I use what is this? This is the Fit Me foundation in shade Natural Buff. And yeah, so I normally just put it on the back of my hand because yeah. Thank you. Okay, so, and I have a mirror right here, so I'm gonna be looking down at it, so. So yeah, okay. Normally I try to put a thinner layer of foundation because it ends up looking really caked on my skin, and plus I have sensitive skin, so I can't really like put a lot on like that. But yeah, I normally just go. This also, it doesn't match my skin tone, but it's okay because it'll all blend out. What are you doing? But yeah, I normally just put it everywhere. Can you use more, please? Thank you. Oh, and I have my little assistant Jasmine here. You want to say hi? Okay. Yeah, she's the one handing me all this stuff. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just putting a little more because it's uneven. Just a little bit.
And we make sure you show it to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's about it. And then normally when I don't have a liquid concealer, I'll just go ahead and use a powdered one. Thank you. And this is just an old one that I found. I believe it's Mary Kay, but I'm not sure what shade it is. And I just take the beauty blender and I just like that. And I normally put it under my eyes. And basically the places that you would put concealer, the bridge of my nose, going up in my forehead, my chin, and then right here. And then, yeah, and then here. And I just used this brush. I just got this. I had got this for Christmas, I think. It's just a random set of brushes. Okay, then I'm gonna just use this slanted brush for my brows, and I use I've had this for years. This is, I think it's Nude Rose, something like that. It's a contour, highlight, and blush palette. It's very used, but yeah, I normally, for my like hair color, I mix these two together, so and then I tap it off, and then I just do my brows. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do my brows really simple. And you do the other one. It's okay. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. So for the most part, they're even, but I'll clean it up with more like foundation to make them shaped better. But yeah, I'd probably go in this brush. It's just like a flat brush, and then I'll just dip it into the same foundation and kind of like sculpt the brows and clean up the mistakes that I made. I only put a little bit on there. Yeah, just go underneath. And normally after I go underneath my brows, I just take the foundation and I move it to my eyelids because I don't have any primer to primer with, so then I end up just doing that and then taking the beauty blender and blending it out. And yeah, those are the brows. So then we'll do bronzer and blush, and for that I use the same old palette, and I use like, I don't know how to describe this. It's like it's an angled brush pretty much, and I do that for my bronzer. And I dip into both shades. This could be a contour too, because that's what it's coming out as. But yeah. And then also, if that's not really blending all the way, I just go with the beauty blender. I don't put anything on it. I just go and I dab it a few times, and then I go ahead with I'll use this brush, like this kind of brush. It's weird, but I use it to go in with a nose contour. So it's like right in this area, and I pull it up so our nose can be snatched. Okay. Yeah. And then probably cut it off right here. Yeah, okay. And then I just take the brush and I just try to blend it out with the brush first. And if it doesn't blend out, then I'll go in with the beauty blender. Yeah. Okay. Then using this same palette, I just go into this really old blush and I put it on the that part of my cheeks. What is that word? You know what I'm talking about. This part of the cheeks. I normally do it. You smile and just put it on. Oh, and I wiped it off, but I'm using the same brush I used for the contour. For the blush. And then a little bit on the nose. And yeah, that's about it. Then I highlight at the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. even though that whole scandal that happened, it's okay because I had this before, so. But I'm just gonna go into the more brown and nude shades in this palette, and I'm going to just, I'm just using this little blending brush, and I'm dipping into the shade, I think that says Ouch, the shade Ouch, and I can't read that, but it says Ouch and this other brown shade. I'm just gonna like put it on the outside corners and the inside corner of my eye, but leaving the middle. So yeah. I'm probably gonna go in with concealer and try to maybe blend out some, or not blend out, try to cover some of it in case I got too close to the middle. I already did. I want more space than that. But I'm just gonna go in, and then this is where we're gonna put all the glitter and the gold. And then I'm gonna go in with the darker brown shade, this one. What does that say? I don't know. We're just gonna go in with that, and we're gonna put a little bit of the darker part in the crease. Okay. Then I'm gonna go into the shade Cake Mix, and I'm gonna use it as like with the same brush, more of a transitioning shade to just really try to blend and mix the shades together. Okay. So then when I'm happy with it, normally I'm okay with this. Actually, I'm okay with this, but then I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush that I used for my eyebrows to like fix them. I'm just gonna go back in with the foundation that's on my hand. I'm kind of gonna carve out the shape that I want, or like fix anything. Fix it. Okay. And I'll go in and I'll just blend that out with this. And then I'll go ahead and take just a little bit more and put it on in the center of my lid to prepare it for the glitter and the gold that I'm going to be using. Yeah, just like that. Then I'm going to be using this packing brush, and I'm going to be going in with this Revlon, just kidding, I can't read, this Revolution palette that I got, and I'm gonna be going in with this gold shade called Kisses, and I'm just gonna be packing that on where I just applied the foundation on my lid. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're not really gonna be able to see it. And then I'm also gonna go in with this shade at the end. It's called Heartthrob, with the same brush. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of it closer to the ends of it. Okay. And blend a little bit of it out. Then I'm just gonna come back in with this brush. I'm not putting anything else on it. I'm just gonna try to get the shape back to where it was. There we go. Then I'm gonna go in with, I'm still gonna use this brush that I used to put the gold on, and I'm gonna go in with this pressed glitter palette. It has a whole bunch of colors of just glitter, and I'm gonna mix this gold shade and this one to meet somewhere in the middle. So I just put about that much on there. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna pack it already where I have the gold. And it sticks by itself because it's like mixed in with gel or something. It's really pretty. A little more. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, then normally I go right back in again with this same brush that I used to blend and probably go on top of some of the glitter on the ends to try to blend it out so it doesn't look so sharp. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Then I go ahead and do, what is it? Oh, I go ahead and do my liner. This is by NYX. It's just an old liquid liner I have. Normally I like to use a felt tip liner, but this one works. And so normally I just look down. I never really close my eyes when I do it. And then I just go straight across. And then for the wing, I start out and then I draw a line down and then I connect it like that. I messed up. It didn't look too bad. Let me fix it. But yeah, then that's my liner. Trying to find a smaller brush. I think this one's fine. Yeah, this should be good. This is just, it's harder than I thought. But I'm gonna go in with let me see. I'm gonna go in with probably another mix of these, of the Ouch and the one I can't pronounce. I'm probably just gonna mix them and then I'm gonna go on my waterline underneath, or close to my waterline. And then yeah, so I just went underneath with those two colors. It looks dark, but it's okay. Let me see. Then I just, I go ahead and I use Duo lash glue. I just put like a strip of it. Okay. Any technical difficulties. But I just put, what the heck? Okay, we're back. I had to get a different lash glue. This is, I don't know how to say that, but this is just a regular lash glue. And I'm just gonna put, ooh, that's a lot that came out. I'm just gonna work it into like a strip of it. And I'm gonna let it dry, or not dry completely, just until it gets tacky. And then I ordered these lashes off of Amazon. They were like $6.99, I think. They weren't expensive at all. And they're really dramatic, so this is what they look like. And they're all the same style, I think. So I'm just gonna use these two. I'm waiting for the glue to dry. And these are big. While the glue is getting tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Benefit roller lash and just put some mascara on real quick before I put the lashes on. I need a new one. But I normally put mascara on by putting it close to the root and like shaking it out. And don't forget your lower lash line. Okay, yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna take these off with my hands. I've seen people do them with tweezers, but I just use my hands to put these on because it's easier for me. And when they're new, I roll them out. So then I just take the glue in my hand and the lash, and I just get a little bit of it on the band of it, like this, and I blow it. Or let it like dry for 30 seconds or whatever. Okay. Normally I'd cut these, but it's okay. We're just gonna put these on. I just look down and I start with the inner corner and I attach that, and then I attach the end, and then I push the middle in together. So front, then back, and the middle. And normally I'll close my eye to feel where it's at. And I try to make sure that the end of it is coming up and not down, so it doesn't make my eye look droopy. It like keeps it up. But then, yeah, there and there. So then that's the lash. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and then come back for the last touches. And yeah, so be right back. Okay, we're back with the second eye. And I'm just gonna do my finishing touches, which is basically highlight, lipstick, lip gloss, all that. So I'm gonna highlight with this Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter. It's called Sarcophagus, and basically it's so broken, like, oh my goodness, I dropped this so many times. It's okay. I just take my beauty blender and I dip it in, and I just go in the areas that I want to highlight, and I'll blend it out if it's too much. And then I just go ahead and do my cheekbone. Where is that? Yeah. And I'll blend it out. Okay, work. And then I'll do my other side. Ooh. Ever since this thing broke, it's been so pigmented. Okay. And then normally I do a little bit on my chin, just a little bit, not a lot. Just a little bit there, and a little bit on my, right here. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, right here. I tried to cover it up, but my cat had slapped me in the face, and yeah, she scratched me. Even though she's declawed, she still managed to grow back her nails, so she scratched me, and the foundation didn't cover it up, and I didn't really have concealer to cover it up either. But yeah, just like that. Then I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cherry Wet. And it's a matte lip, but I'm gonna put a gloss on top of it. Okay, now I'm just gonna let that go ahead and dry for a second, and then I'm gonna go in with this. How did they do it? How did the makeup gurus do it? Yes, it's backwards, but this is the Morphe. It's just a Morphe lip gloss. It's the shade Frolic. It's really pretty. I'm gonna put it on top or in the center of the red lipstick, just to give it some shine to it. That's pretty. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Came out really pretty, and it was pretty simple. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.